It is December 19th, 2023, and tryout for Hartford Athletic. I am excited and a little nervous, but this is not the reason why I've changed some of my habits, and it's just a part of the plan, part of the process, and I'm excited to participate. As my daughter Hannah said, just make it your best practice ever and have fun. So that's what I'm gonna do. Before we get really into this, if you like this content, please hit subscribe and like and share and all that good stuff. It's kind of common sense and healthy to go into this with a sense of humility, knowing that I'm not going to be the best player at this tryout, but also knowing today is a special day, and it's special for lots of reasons. One, God is good. Today is good. And because when you try something you've never done before, you have to trust that you're in the right place and that this is the right time for this. It feels good to be right in the center of where you need to be. So that is the cool part about all this. Well, you can see the dome in the distance, way up there. I'm here at Day Hill Dome at the tryout. I have arrived. Here we go. And maybe I'll get a couple clips inside, I don't know. Here we are. I'm actually here. Pretty cool. This place is no joke. It's really nice. Got like a whole viewing area, and it's all set up for a tryout. Let's go get dressed. All right, we're already way over halfway through, and I was on Team White. We won the first match. Yes, going back in. It was a great experience and no callback, and I wasn't necessarily expecting one. I had so many great interactions. There was a goalie, he probably was 21 or 22 years old. I was playing left back, and he was just calling out directions, which what they do in games, and they'll shout it out or whatever. But he said he called out, his name was Zach, I believe, and he called out, "Mikey, get off to the left, move over to the left, or cover," and when he said Mikey, I wasn't bothered at all. I grew up not liking people calling me Mikey. And as I was thinking about this channel, I was thinking about what would I name this channel? I actually thought, well, Mikey Likes It, because back when I was a young kid, there was this Life commercial for Life cereal, and it was the phrase was "Mikey likes it," and all the kids would always say that to me. But from a Life's perspective, it really does ring true for me as a person. Like, I like a lot of different things. I really actually love, technically, Mikey Loves It would be a better phrase for me, because I love soccer, I love music, I love exploring, I love the stars, I feel connected to the universe, I love looking at the stars. I love thinking about the possibilities of creation. And so I kind of feel like when he said that, it was just, there was no issue for him to just call me Mikey. And I didn't even, I just told him what my name was. And it just, and I didn't even really meet him for more than 5 seconds. In a game, I get 5 seconds, but maybe like a 5-minute scrimmage that I had played maybe 20 minutes before, and he was our goalie. And so it just hit me really, I was like, wow. And got to play with this great player, defensive player, Musa and Edgar. Stalin was another player. Ivan was this great player. Another guy named T. Cairo. Trying to think of all the players that I played with, but it was like, for me, it was like Christmas, because I have no offense to most of the players that I play with. I say most, no offense to any of the players that I play with in men's league, but it's just not the same level of play. And so it definitely gave me a jolt of, wow, number one, I'm keeping up with these players. I didn't ever feel behind any of them at any point, other than the fact that a couple times I got winded on during the big game. We had 2 big games, but everyone was, working hard, and, but I wasn't at the end of it. I didn't feel like I was completely spent. I had more to give, and it was already an hour and 40 minutes into the tryout. So I'm extremely happy and extremely proud to have experienced this tryout. And perhaps, I feel like I do want to try out for another team and keep this going. But even more so, I feel like what I love singing and music. I love playing music. I love teaching music. As you can see, there's a drum in the background and a keyboard, and I don't know. That's part of who I am. And so I feel like, you know what? It's okay to dream, and there's nothing wrong with having goals. It's actually life-giving. And so if you're kind of on the fence with some kind of a goal because you think it's too lofty, go for it. Just go for it. For me, going for it right now is getting on to a competitive squad beyond men's league. So that's the first step. In other words, I feel like I tried out for Hartford Athletic. I didn't fall on my ass. I did well. Hartford Athletic is basically D2 for the U.S. Professional soccer level. So I was playing at a very high level and doing well. I'm not saying I dominated or anything, but I was doing well. So let's say Division 3 or Division 4. Division 4 I think really is the USL 2 level, which there's a team in Vermont, USL 2, and there's another team in the Seacoast area. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try for a lower level and do my very best and see what happens. So I'll keep you all posted.